Hi guys, it's Lucy and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be taking a quick look at the week of June 21st to June 27th. I have 3 piles here, starting off with pile 1 for feelings, pile 2 for money, and then pile 3 with ambition. Don't really pick based on the words, still take your 3 deep intuitive breaths to allow you to connect to your higher self, and then ask, what is the energy? What is the overall energy? What might you guys be going through this week of June 21st to June 27th? The reason I'm saying that is because just because there's a specific card that you guys might like a little bit better, it doesn't necessarily mean that the pile is going to resonate with you. So definitely make sure you take your 3 deep intuitive breaths, and whenever you're ready, you guys can go ahead and pause the video and click on the timestamp in my description box to go to your pile. Starting off with pile 1, who chose feelings. Let's put these cards over here, get them out of the way a bit. Okay. Hello to all my beautiful people that picked this beautiful card, feelings. I'm gonna actually wait till last to show to read these cards, the oracle cards, but starting off we have passion. Ooh. I'm actually gonna lay them all down first and then we can start taking a look at them. So let's put the oracle cards over there for now. We have 9 of Cups, and I will show you guys as I am reading them as well. We have the 6 of Cups, we have go with the flow, we have the Emperor, and we have breakthrough, which is the justice. This is the Justice card, and go with the flow is the Ace of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands. We have creativity, which is the Empress. We have strength, and lastly we have aloneness, which is the Hermit. So starting off with the overall energy of your week, we have passion along with the beautiful 9 of Cups. I just like this card so much because of his face. He's like, yup, I did that. Starting off with passion, it says the frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So these 2 cards together, I see that this week you guys are definitely going to be going after something that ignites the passion within you, something that brings you this contentment and gives you the same little face he has of, yes, I did that. Look at all my cups lined up nice, and I'm protecting them because I worked so hard to get them. And I definitely see you guys doing that this week, working on your emotions to bring you guys to that, to bring yourself to that place of contentment, that place of emotional fulfillment, of happiness, even balance. I see. But definitely this week, guys, I see you guys delving into something that you guys really care about, something that brings you guys a lot of passion. Moving right along to the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups together, I see that maybe this week there might be someone from your past coming back with an offer. And I'm not sure if this is an offer you should take. I feel like maybe it isn't, because this card is the challenge that you guys will be facing this week. So maybe you guys are going to have a hard time deciding if you want to go back or not. But look at it this way. How did this person make you feel when you guys were together? Did you feel this contentment? Did you feel this emotional fulfillment? Did you have this passion in the relationship? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could honestly even be like a friendship. There's literally wax. There's candle wax on my card. But yeah, how did that relationship make you feel? Think about that, because right here we also have the 9 of Wands and creativity. So I feel like maybe this person made you feel like you had to have your guards up. Maybe you felt like you couldn't really be yourself, or maybe you felt like you couldn't really take care of yourself when you were in a relationship with this individual. So think about it like that. Like, how did you feel when you guys were together? Because, you know, sometimes you feel a bit lonely and you kind of want someone around, but don't just have somebody around to have somebody around. If you're going to have somebody around, make sure it's an individual who actually cares about you, an individual who makes you feel fulfilled, an individual who like brings something to your life. Like, even if it's just happiness, even if it's just, you know, whenever I'm with this person, like, I laugh so much and they just brighten my day a little bit. Like, somebody that brings something to your life, not just having a person around to have them around. Because even with the strength and the aloneness card, I see that maybe this energy was something that made you guys feel a bit resentful. Like, you guys felt like you guys weren't that strong. You guys felt like you guys couldn't really do much. Like, you felt a bit resentful of the situation, maybe even of the individual, because I see that you guys maybe had your guards up. Maybe this person or the situation made you put your guards up, made you a bit anxious, made you a bit paranoid, and now the cards are telling you to tune in, spend some time by yourself. This Emperor energy and this breakthrough energy. Spend some time by yourself, stabilize yourself, build yourself back up, be the authority that you need in your life. Learn with the Emperor card, learn from everything that you went through. The Emperor is somebody that's very wise. If you guys look at his beard, like, he's lived his life, and because of everything that he's gone through, he now has this wisdom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my hands are so shaky. But because of everything that the Emperor has gone through, he's so wise now, which is why he's the authoritative figure. He is the masculine, the ultimate masculine energy in this deck, in my opinion. Somebody who just does what they need to do. Somebody who's very stable. Somebody who's very structured. Somebody who has gone through so much that now they know what they need to do if the situation arises again, or better yet, because they have gone through it, they know how to avoid it. So because the Emperor and the breakthrough card are together, I feel like that's what is going to be something really good that's happening in your life this week, is letting go of this energy, letting go of this paranoia, if that's what it is, holding up boundaries, maybe even resentment. I see you guys clearing that energy out and just spending some time by yourself, spending some time doing what you guys actually love to do with this Empress card right here, spending some time doing what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, something that you guys are very passionate about. Wow, you guys literally have the Emperor and the Empress. The Empress is like the mom, like the ultimate feminine energy. Like, the Empress is the mom, and then the Emperor would be like the dad, if that makes any sense. So for this week, I definitely see you guys having that balance of that masculine and feminine energy with both of these cards here. You guys are going to be thinking about new ideas, maybe even new ways to take care of yourself, new things that you guys want to try out. Even with this, the aloneness card, like, you guys see that he's going into the unknown. So maybe you guys are going to be trying something new this week. But definitely this is going to be a balanced week for you guys. You guys literally have the Emperor and the Empress, the Emperor and the breakthrough card together, and the breakthrough card is justice. Yeah, and both of these cards represent balance to me. I don't know why, but I always see the Emperor as balance, because I think it's just because of everything that he's gone through. Like, he's found the structure in his life, so he knows how to be balanced. He knows how to think about an idea and then go after the idea in the best way possible. And I definitely see that for you guys, especially with this passion card and the emotional contentment. I definitely see that this week you guys are going to be going after something that brings you guys balance, that brings you guys happiness. And I hope that you guys can leave this energy behind that's not serving you, of maybe just being unhappy with this situation, being unhappy that this situation even happened, or, you know, just to take it how it resonates. But I definitely see you guys moving on from that energy. But going right into it, you guys have feelings. And honestly, for the Oracle cards, for me personally, I find that, like, if I pull an Oracle card for myself in the morning and I try to, like, actually, like, use it, if that makes sense, like, use the advice that the card says, like, it makes a big difference in my day. Like, how do I explain that? Like, I pray a lot, and if I pull an Oracle card before I pray, I'll include the Oracle card in my prayer, and I'll see it come to fruition, like, throughout the day. So maybe you guys can do the same thing, even if it's just like writing it down and just looking back at it when you guys feel like sad a little bit, because that's what the feelings card is talking about. It's talking about not really feeling your emotions, trying to just get rid of them instead of letting them come through and just feeling them, dealing with them. Emotions want to be felt is literally the first line of the card. So moving on, we have striving. We have being enough. You guys are more than enough. Don't let people feel like you're anything less than. And we also have health, so maybe even taking care of yourself this week. I don't know, for some reason with this card for this specific pile, I feel like it's more mental health. But I could be completely incorrect. Because sometimes even when we're not taking care of our body, it affects our mental health. If we're not taking care of our, like maybe you guys have been a little, I don't see that for you guys though. I was going to say maybe you guys have been a little stuck, like not really sure where to go. But I don't really see that for you guys. But definitely taking care of your body, taking care of your health, your mind, your body, and your soul, to make sure that you guys are in perfect health. But starting off with feelings, it says emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Excuse me. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. In my personal experience with this card is, for me, it's come up on times where I felt sad. And I personally am the type of person to like more so suppress my emotions rather than try to bring them out and actually deal with them. Like I don't want to feel it. I don't want to deal with it. I wish it wasn't there. And I really try to suppress it. But the thing is, look at it like this. Like if I have a cup and I keep pouring water into that cup, eventually that cup is going to overflow and everything is going to burst out. And that's just never a good idea because you never know when it will happen. Like it could be you're having a conversation with somebody and maybe they say something to tick you off, and now you're kind of overreacting to the situation because you have all these deep emotions inside of you already that you never truly let go of. Oh, I can move this down a bit so you guys can see more. But that is my experience with the feelings card, just truly like letting them come to the forefront, not bottling them up, because when we bottle up our emotions, it honestly doesn't help. It honestly just makes it worse because now we're holding on to that energy, and that energy will manifest inside of our bodies. Like that energy will turn into something more. It could turn into an illness. It could turn into pain. Like it could literally manifest as anything if we hold on to energies that we shouldn't. I hope that makes sense. But moving right along, we have striving. Eventually, the individual's ego to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, dear divine, for letting me move with the flow. So yeah, you guys literally have with the flow as well. Go with the flow. So just tuning in, maybe. Speaking to whatever higher ups you believe in, whether it's God, your angels, your ancestors, any spirit that you guys believe in, any spirit that you guys are connected to, your spirit guides even, just tuning into them and asking them for the next step, letting them point you in the right direction, letting them light the way to the next step. We also have being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love, guys. You are love. And if this person or this situation made you feel like you weren't enough, because whenever I see this, like the little raindrops, it just makes me feel like they're tears. I don't know why, but I always feel like maybe they're tears. So maybe you guys haven't been feeling enough and you guys are a bit down about it. Don't allow anybody to make you feel like you're less than. Like you guys literally have the Empress card. Mother yourself. What would your mom tell you to do right now, okay? What would your dad tell you to do? You guys literally have both of them. So I'm not saying that you physically have both your mom and your dad in your life. I'm not sure if you do. But I'm saying like the energy of like a good mother or a good dad. Like what would a good mom or a good dad do in the situation that you're in, and then attack it like that, because that's putting the masculine energy with the feminine energy and allowing you to go. Because I know from my experience, like my dad is not that like emotional. My dad doesn't really care about emotions. Like he'll just tell you like get over it. And sometimes we need to hear that, you know, sometimes we really just need to get over it. But sometimes we need our mom to be like, you know, sweetie, like it happened, let's try to do this, like do you want to do this, you understand me? Like just being very nurturing and caring for yourself, but also having that willpower of doing, not just sitting down and being sad about it. But moving on, we also have health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me to be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Something else that just came to my head when I was reading this is that, you know, we all have to remember that we are a soul inside of a body and not a body. Did I say that right? Yeah, we are the soul. We are not the body. We're not this vessel. However, we do have to take care of this vessel in order to have a healthy soul. So definitely make sure that you guys are doing everything that you guys can to take care of your body, because it will benefit your mind and it will benefit your overall health as well. And your mind is what, if you guys are feeling like you guys are enough, it's your mind. That's all it is your mind. And we are not our thoughts. We are our awareness behind our thoughts, which is why we are the soul and not the body, because the mind is a part of the body. But because we are in this body, we have to take care of the body. And like I said, when you take care of your body, you take care of your mind, ultimately you take care of a soul. Like, think of it like a triangle. The triangle has 3 points, and without one point, the other side of it would just fall down. It would make a straight line. It wouldn't make a triangle. So think of it like that. Like, you have to do one. If you do one, you're helping all 3. And just like if you neglect one, you're neglecting all 3. I hope that makes sense. But that's all I'm seeing for you guys, group 1. I hope this resonated, and I hope you guys have a lovely week. You guys have a lot of passion to look forward to, a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment this week, which is always good. Sometimes we just need to feel content, you know? Sometimes we just need to feel okay. And I wish you guys the best. You guys can DM me on my Instagram if you guys would like. I do private readings. If you want a private reading to delve a little bit deeper into this energy, then definitely DM me on my Instagram, which is in my description box. And let me know if it resonated in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. And also let me know if there's any other pick a card readings that you guys would love to see, and I would definitely do that for you guys. Bye, pal 1. Moving right along. I always wonder if there's anybody watching this piece of the video, because I personally just skipped to my pile. But sometimes, you know, 2 piles stick out, so sometimes I do stick around for the next one. But usually I don't. Hello, pile 2. This is for all my beautiful people who picked this lovely money card. We're going to save these cards for last, our oracle cards, because I asked for some advice to help you guys get through this week, or just some words that you guys need to hear, something that will help maybe bring some encouragement, or just help with the overall energy of this week for you guys. So we're going to leave those for last. But starting off, we have Dynamic, we have the Empress, we have the Nine of Swords, we have, I feel like this was right here, we have the Chariot, we have the Seven of Wands, we have Laziness, we have Judgment, and we have Guilt. I will show you guys as I am reading the specific card, because I know you guys can't really see all of them because my table is kind of small, but you guys can see most of it. Starting off with Dynamic. I love this card. It's so pretty to me. And the Empress. I love that. You guys are going to have a very abundant week. Anytime I see the Empress, that's all I can think of is just abundance. Abundance is literally my favorite word. Like, look at that. Look at all the trees behind her. She has her intuition connected. I'm sorry my hands are shaky, but she's just blessed. She's just chilling. Like, it just reminds me of like a wealthy mom just chilling on her couch. That's what I think of when I see the Empress. Somebody who's just very powerful within herself, very abundant within herself, somebody who has built up everything that she wants, somebody who really takes care of herself, pampers herself, loves herself. Like, look at that big plush pillow behind her. Like, she's comfortable. She's like, I bought this pillow myself, honey. She's very confident with who she is. Oh, look, and we even have like the heart with the little female symbol. I don't know what you would call that, like the little feminine symbol. Definitely someone who's very loving. The Empress is a mother, so this week I see that you guys maybe will be mothering yourself, taking care of yourself, doing what like your mom would do for you. But moving on, we have, well, not moving on because these cards go together, but we have the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. And as I was saying that, like, if you guys see, like, the darkness over here, like, definitely stepping into the unknown this week. Maybe trying something new this week for you guys. Something that brings you fulfillment, that brings you abundance even. So, moving right along, you guys have the Nine of Swords, and you guys have change, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Nine of Swords here, I see that maybe you guys have been stressed out about something. Maybe something's been keeping you up at night. Maybe you guys have been having nightmares. Maybe something has really been, yeah. Even with this guilt card, like something's really been picking at your brain. And you guys are having a hard time getting over it. You guys have the 9, the 8, and the 9 though. So I see that you guys are moving on from this energy. Maybe in the next couple weeks, you guys will be completely over this energy, because you guys also have the Chariot and Awareness, which is literally the Chariot again, just a different deck. So I definitely see that you guys are having a hard time with something mentally. Something's really been bothering you. Something's really been like stuck on your mind, and you wish you could just like let it go. You wish you could just move on from it. And I see that you guys are having a hard time with that. But like I said, with the Chariot and the Awareness here, like the Chariot is talking about somebody who is very strong, who has very connected to their intuition, who is very aware of their surroundings. And you guys can even see like the water behind her. She's very connected to her intuition. She knows the next step. She knows where to go. And in the Awareness, you guys can see that like there's like a dark figure in the back. Like this dark figure, and it's like a child is stepping out of that dark figure. A child is being unveiled, and right now I see that you guys are this dark figure, and this week you guys will become that child. You guys are going to be stepping out of this energy this week. Moving on to the 7 of Wands and this laziness. I see that this week, maybe you guys recently have been dealing with something that's been stressing you out. Maybe you guys have been feeling like you have to fight for everything that you want, like you have to prove a point. And this week with the laziness card, I see that you guys are just going to be letting it go. You guys are just going to be coming to a place of contentment. Don't think of the laziness card as somebody who is lazy. Sometimes we just need to relax. And the description of the laziness card literally talks about somebody who's on vacation, and they've been on vacation for a while. Like you guys can see, like he has his drink, his beach umbrella, he's just chilling, he got his glasses on, like he's not bothered by anything. And I definitely see that as something that's coming to you as this week, is you guys are going to be ridding yourself of this energy. With the Judgment card here right next to the guilt, I feel like you guys are going to be honest with yourself about the situation. Maybe you guys are going to be reflecting back on the situation to help you guys get out of that headspace. And definitely moving into yourself, moving into who you are, because with the Awareness card, like I said, it's a child stepping out of it. And children are the most pure form of energy. Children know who they are. Children are very confident about who they are. But, you know, as we go through life, we kind of forget certain pieces of ourselves because of, honestly, because of conditioning sometimes. Because maybe the home life that we grew up in, maybe the school we went to, the friends we had, and we kind of just lose certain pieces of ourselves. But with the Chariot and the Awareness here, which I said, like, it's literally the Chariot twice, you guys are definitely going to be moving out of that. You guys definitely should be focusing on yourself this week, focusing on that inner child, making sure that inner child is happy. Because right now with the Guilt card and the 9 of Swords, I see that that inner child is not. That inner child is a bit stressed out. Like, if you look at the Guilt card, doesn't it look like the hands are literally pulling at her hair? And there's so much darkness, so much dark clouds in the back. And like, if you've ever had your hair pulled, especially by this many people, there's literally 5 hands on her head pulling her hair, including 2 of her own, so 7. If you guys have ever had your hair pulled, like, it's just not a good time. It's just not a good time. It doesn't feel quite nice. And I see for you guys that this is something that you guys should leave behind. Like, leave behind this energy and just focus on yourself this week. Like, when I see this card, I kind of think of somebody who has, like, so many thoughts that they just want to scream. Like, they just feel so stuck by the amount of thoughts. And that's why there's hands pulling at her head, because she just doesn't know what to do anymore. Like, she's at the point where all she wants to do is just pull her own hair out because she's so frustrated by this energy. But with the Judgment card, like I said, I definitely see you guys reflecting on that energy so you guys can move out of it with this Wheel of Fortune, with this Change card. So you guys can no longer be stressed. You guys can move on from being stressed, move into something else. because like I said, you guys have the Empress, so definitely just taking care of yourself this week, taking care of your mental health, making sure that you're doing what you need to do to make sure you're good. Like, from my own personal experience, I noticed like the foods I eat and just getting up and going for a walk makes a huge difference with how I feel mentally. Like, if I'm eating a lot of fruits, I'm eating a lot of like fresh produce, because I personally don't eat meat. Sometimes I'll like dabble in some dairy, but I really don't eat meat at all. And for me, I've noticed that when I'm eating more fresh produce, more fruits and vegetables, like I have a lot more energy. Like, I feel a lot better. Like, I just want to do more and I feel a lot happier. So maybe that's something that will help you guys, because the Empress is outside and she has so much fruit on her dress. I forgot what this is. I really don't remember what it is that's on her dress. But definitely taking care of yourself is what I see for you guys this week, to help you guys move out of this mental state of mind, whatever has been bothering you mentally. What else do I see here? Yeah, that's about it. Just bringing yourself to a place of contentment, a place of happiness. I see that you guys really need that. You guys need to go on a vacation mentally is what I see. But like I said, if you guys have been working on moving this energy, if you guys have been working on getting out of this energy, this is definitely the week. I would say either this week or next week, you guys are going to be completely out of it, because like I said, you guys have the 8 and the 9. So you guys are getting there. You guys are getting to the 10 of Swords. You guys are getting through this energy. You guys are definitely growing. Even with the Chariot, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement for you guys. So moving right along, we have money, which is what was on top. Maybe it's about money. Maybe you guys have been having financial issues if you guys are watching this during the quarantine. I know a lot of people aren't really quarantining anymore, but there's still a virus going on. So that's what I mean. So maybe you guys have been having issues with money, because I know a lot of jobs have not opened back up, and maybe that's why you guys have been so stressed. But because everything that has been going on is coming to an end, you guys are finally moving out of this energy. We also have Sanctuary, and we have Direction. So maybe you guys have been feeling a bit lost, like you guys haven't really been sure of where to go, what to do. And that's why with this Chariot card and the Awareness card, definitely sit down, tune into yourself, reflect on yourself. With this Judgment card, reflect on you and see what you can do to move out of this energy. I kind of want to start with Direction. It says, Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So definitely, even with this Chariot card, you guys literally have Chariot and Direction. So definitely asking for guidance, asking for the next step, whether it's from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, God, like whatever higher power, the universe, whatever you guys believe in. Definitely asking for direction for the next step, because honestly on both of these cards, like, I mean, clearly you guys have been stressed, but there's like even tears, like the raindrops remind me of tears, and both of these cards have them. So definitely, even with the Chariot, tuning into your intuition and finding that next step. We also have, let's do Sanctuary. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. So definitely tuning into your heart space. Like, maybe you guys could even do, wow, and then the money card is green. But maybe you guys could even listen to some heart chakra meditations. Maybe meditate with some stones that have to do with your heart chakra. Like a clear quartz is amazing for anything, so you guys can program a clear quartz to help your heart space, or even like a rose quartz is amazing for that. Lepidolite is good for that. And just sitting down with yourself, meditating and asking for direction, asking for the next step, meditating with that intention of, universe, I'm asking you to guide me through this meditation, and please show me what I can do to move out of this energy. I see that that's something that would really benefit you guys this week. Also with the money card, it says, all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs, and it's the source of all. Love itself knows my needs and is the source of all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to divine. So once again, literally just sitting down, tuning in, and asking for help. Sometimes that's all we need to do. Sometimes we can watch as many readings as we want to. We can talk to as many people as we want to. And we won't always get the answer that we really need. But sitting down with yourself never fails. Sitting down with yourself and asking for guidance is always the best way to go about it, because sometimes we already know it. We already know what we need to know. It's just we haven't like brought it to the forefront. Like, it's in your subconscious, but it's not in your conscious yet, if that makes any sense. But definitely for you guys, that's what I see. Just tuning into yourself and taking care of yourself this week. Make sure that you guys are even going for a walk, maybe if you guys want to go on the beach, maybe spend some time with people who you genuinely love. There's a lot of things that we can do that is absolutely free. Definitely trying to do that this week, trying to do more things that bring you this abundance, bring you this happiness, taking care of yourself, mothering yourself this week, okay? Trying new things that you didn't do before to help yourself get mental clarity. But like I said, you guys are definitely there, or not there yet, but you guys are definitely moving towards that energy. And I see that this week, maybe this energy will come back up a bit of the stagnancy of just feeling stressed out and not sure what to do. But like I said, anytime that this energy comes up this week of not being sure what to do, tune in to your sanctuary and ask for direction, okay? I hope this resonated, pile 2. Let me know if it did in the comment section down below. If you would like a private reading, you can DM me on my Instagram, which is also my description box. And if there's any other specific pick a card readings that you guys would like to see in the future, don't hesitate to leave it down below as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. I hope everyone is staying safe. If there's anybody watching right now, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself and staying happy, or at least trying to be happy. Hello, pile 3. This is for all my beautiful people that picked the Ambition card, which honestly is one of my favorite cards in the deck because it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. But we're going to leave these cards for last. I like to leave the Oracle cards for last. We're going to start off with your overall energy. You guys have communication. You guys have the Sun. You guys have the Six of Pentacles. You guys have rebirth. And you guys have completion. We have death. We have the Creator. I'm trying to see if I put these in the right order. I'm pretty sure I did. We have Temperance. We have Participation. We have the World. And we have Inner Voice. Can you guys see them all? Yes, you can. This is so pretty. Starting off with the overall energy for this week, you guys have communication. And you guys have the Sun. So you guys are definitely going to be having a very happy week. The Sun talks about someone who is very vulnerable. Like, that's why it's a child who's naked, very happy, very innocent, with a white horse as well. And you guys are going to be moving on to that if that's not already where you guys are. You guys are going to be very happy doing things that you guys are passionate about, things that give you guys a lot of, that ignites your fire. Because like I said, you guys also have the Creator card, which is literally talking about that. Somebody who's very passionate about what it is that they're doing. Starting off with communication, it says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us that every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So maybe communicating with yourself in a good way, maybe even communicating with people around you and just bringing happiness to your life through the words that people are telling you, like speaking from your heart with all this green energy. Speaking from your heart, speaking your truth is what I see for you guys this week. And we also have the participation. So like I said, maybe like being around people who you guys genuinely love, people who, when you communicate with them, they just bring you a lot of happiness. They bring you a lot of balance through their words. Where should I start? Let's start with this. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have rebirth, which is the Ten of Swords, and we have completion, which is the Wheel of Fortune. You guys have it twice. So definitely moving out of something would be very beneficial. Maybe you guys have been giving too much and not getting anything in return. Maybe you guys have been wanting somebody to give to you and it just hasn't come. I really feel like it's you guys that are giving too much. With the rebirth card and the completion, I definitely feel like it's you guys that have been giving too much and you guys are trying not to anymore. I feel like this very wealthy man is you guys. And you guys are just stuck, because the rebirth card, the Ten of Swords, is if you guys look at the Ten of Swords card, it's literally a man that's laying down with 10 swords on him, and he's like, it's represented as somebody who has died. Like, he's gone through so much mentally that he couldn't take it anymore. He was just so exhausted, so frustrated, just so over it. And you guys can even see, like, this lion is so angry. He's so angry. He's just so tired of it. That's why he has to blossom into this child, this happy child. That's why up here is so white. Look at all this yellow and this white up here. The bottom of the card is so dark, coming out of this dark energy. That's why it's called rebirth, rebirthing yourself and bringing yourself to a place of happiness, a place of that childlike energy, that purity. Wow, you guys literally have a child. I literally almost burnt my finger, but you guys literally have a child right here as well. So definitely tapping into your childlike energy this week is something that I see that will be very beneficial for you guys. But I feel like this is something that you guys are going to struggle with this week, of wanting to give but knowing that you shouldn't, because I feel like you guys do want to give. I feel like you guys really do want to help, but you have to remember that you can only give so much, you know. And if you keep giving and giving and giving and you're not getting anything in return, the situation is not serving you. The situation is not serving you, because with the death card right underneath and the rebirth card, I see that it's something that maybe you guys have been stressing out about. Maybe you guys are giving so much that you guys don't have enough to replenish your own supply of whatever it is. It could be money, it could be giving too much in a relationship, but something physical, something of this earth. And I see that coming to an end right here with the completion card. Like, if you think about it, it's like he's finishing a puzzle. And what do you do after you finish a puzzle? You put it away and you start something else. And that's definitely what I see for you guys. You guys literally have the World card twice. Tuning into yourself is what I see for you guys this week. Leaving this energy behind, moving out of this energy, and just listening to yourself, listening to your heart. Because I feel like this, like I said, is something that has been stressing you guys out, something that makes you guys really sad. And with the Death card here and the Creator card, I see that it's something that you guys really need to change from. Sorry about that, pile 3, but like I was saying, with the Death card and the Creator card, the Death card is talking about change. The Death card is talking about transformation, leaving something behind. I was trying to think of a better example, but I really can't. But literally just leaving something behind, something that's not serving you, and moving into this energy of, look at him. Like, this is the King of Wands. He's very passionate, he's very ambitious, he goes after what he wants, and he does not allow anyone to stand in his way. Like, if you guys look, he's literally holding like a yellow light where his sacral chakra would be. Excuse me, holding a yellow light where his sacral chakra would be, which talks about somebody who's very confident, somebody who is very strong in who they are, very, very sure of who they are. And he has so much that he's able to give. He's able to give his happiness. He's able to give his love, his ambition, his passion to other people, to help other people that need his help. And I definitely see that you guys will be moving into that energy this week of just giving more in a good way, giving more of your happiness, giving more of your love to other people. What was I gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got interrupted and now my brain is like, where were we? We also have temperance and we have participation. So something that I see that will help you guys this week, will help you guys to just have a better week, just have a much more happier week, is just tuning into yourself, like I said with the inner voice card, and helping other people, giving to other people, or allowing other people to give to you if it is you that has been giving too much. And people who don't drain you. Like, if you look with the cups, like, she's pouring water between two cups. Like, the cups are balanced, the emotions are balanced. She even has like one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. Like, she's grounded but yet connected to her intuition. I see you guys taking this path to happiness, taking this path to the sun, literally the sun card, okay? Taking this path that is right for you guys, and having people with the participation card, the Four of Wands, having people around you who help you to just be happy, again, with all this yellow surrounding them, helping you to be happy, doing something you love, something you're ambitious about, something that allows your light to shine, that ignites your light, something that brings you joy, is what I see for you guys this week. You guys should definitely focus on that, what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, and moving out of this energy. Because the participation card, it doesn't necessarily have to be you participating in something, but or participating in something with other people. It could be you by yourself, because like I said, we do have the inner voice here, so it could definitely be you doing something by yourself. But because we have participation in the King of Wands, which is talking about giving, I feel like it might be you with other people that you really love, other people that really make you feel like you're using your time wisely, not people who make you feel like, you know, I'm here, but I'm only here because I don't want to be alone. Okay, I definitely see that for you guys. And then moving right along into your advice cards. Wow, I forgot that literally the card that was on top is literally ambition, and you guys have the creator and passion and participation. So definitely doing something that brings you guys a lot of happiness, because for me personally, it's kind of hard for me to be ambitious about something that, like, it doesn't bring me happiness. We also have service, and we have contentment. So starting off with contentment, it says you can learn to rest in what you already have and already are, and suddenly you remember, I am right here resting in God. So definitely tuning into yourself, finding out from yourself, what can I do to bring myself to this happiness? What can I do to help myself to become more pure? Just pure in happiness, pure in your life, pure in your environment, pure with the people around you, and just have loving people around you, not people who make you feel like I'm giving you so much and I'm getting nothing in return, not people who make you feel like, wow, like I'm just so worn out by everything that has happened within this relationship. And when I say relationship, it could be any type of relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, it doesn't matter. It could even be like super close family that you feel like, you know, like I always give to you, and I understand that maybe you can't give back, but maybe you feel like you're being taken advantage of. Maybe you feel like you aren't like appreciated. Okay, moving on, we have ambition. May I offer all to my deepest longing. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagination. Please use me for the highest good. So yeah, like even tuning into your inner voice, meditating, sitting with yourself, and asking for the next step, asking what you can do to bring out this ambition, to bring out this passion, to bring out this change, guys, to bring out this transformation. So many people are scared of the death card, but honestly, it's one of my favorites. Anytime I see the death card, I'm like, yes, something's new is coming. Beautiful card to me. And we also have service. It says you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. Offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So like I said, definitely tuning into yourself and not going after things that are not for you. Allow the universe to place things in your way that you want. Not necessarily, how do I put this? Allow the universe to place things in your way, even if it's things that you really didn't think that you would try out before, and just go after them. Ask the universe, like, how can I help you? Because keep in mind, like, we came here to serve other people. We really didn't come here to serve ourselves, which is why, like, they say that we are one, because we are one. When you help yourself and you're happy within yourself, you bring happiness to other people. And if you have gone through an experience, you can also help other people to get through that same energy as well, because you guys have dealt with it before. But yeah, that's what I see for you, pile 3. Definitely just giving yourself to the universe and letting this energy go, giving this energy to the universe, tuning into yourself, finding what you're passionate about and going after it, being balanced within yourself and connecting with your intuition so you can transform. So this transformation will also be a lot easier, and you won't really be stressed out about so much, because when you sit down with yourself and you meditate, it really kind of alleviates all the fear, all the worries away. Even if it's something that's been hurting you, it'll help you to move on from that energy. It'll help you to move out of this situation that's not serving you, okay? I hope that resonated, pile 3. Sorry again about the interruption. Let me know in the comment section down below if it did resonate, and also let me know if there's any other pick a card readings that you guys would want to see. And if you would like a personal reading, you can DM me on my Instagram. If you're interested in anything for skincare, I also have my website down below and my Instagram to my website down below. What am I forgetting? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Bye. Stay safe.